Hey, welcome back to the channel. It is December 25th, 2024. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy Hanukkah to everybody. And anything else you celebrate. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Today we're going to take a look at a song by the Sundays. This is a fantastic song. I love this band because this band to me is one of the bands that I believe derived from being influenced by Cocteau Twins. I've said that about the Cranberries on my show before. I've said that about Sinead O'Connor. Cocteau Twins I'm a huge fan of. I'm a huge fan of Robin Guthrie's guitar playing. And so the Sundays here to me capture the essence that I love about Cocteau Twins and made it a little bit more palatable to the mainstream because it's more delivered here in a pop song. The song is very reminiscent to me of Sicko Buff, which is off the album Bluebell Knoll by Cocteau Twins. If you give that a listen, you can hear the similar melody and basic harmony going on with the major 7 chords. But anyways, enough about Cocteau Twins. Today we're talking about the Sundays in this song, and let's just jump right in. The song is standard tuned. There is a strumming acoustic guitar and there's some overdubs. I'm going to show you how I play the song, which adds some of what's going on there, and I believe when he plays it live, he plays it more this way. However, on the record, I think it's a little bit more straightforward, and there's another guitar kind of playing within the folds. But we're going to play it this way. Okay. The song is standard tune. There is no capo. Well, there is a capo here, but it's behind the nut, so there's no capo on this song. And we're basically going to be looking at, I'm just going to show you the chords we're looking at mainly for this song. The first is a G major 7 played like this, which is your finger here on the G and your first finger on the F sharp. And the A string is muted, and everything else is open. Okay? We're going to call that a G major 7 for the point of this song, because it is a G major 7, why not call it? And then we're going to move the bass to a C in the bass, muting the E string. And this is going to be, well, you could call it a G major 7 over C. Technically, I would like to call this chord C major 9, add sharp 11. Whatever you want to call it. Also in this song, we're going to use this chord, which is a G major 7, without a third, no third. And we're going to get rid of the B string open. We're going to put our ring finger on the 2nd string 3rd fret for this. And then we're also going to play this chord with the C in the bass, and this is going to be a C, add 9, sharp 11. So we have those chords. All right. Another chord in this song we're going to play, I would call, you can call it like a C sus2, because we're playing it like a G chord, like middle finger on the 8th fret. And then your ring finger and pinky are on the 8th fret of the first 2 strings. Your first finger is going to go on the 7th fret of the 3rd string on the D. And when we play this, we're also going to add, we're going to move this pinky up to the 10th fret. And then there's going to be a move here where we're going to take the ring finger and the pinky off, move the first finger to the 7th fret, which here would just be a C sus2 major, C major 7 sus2, or you could say a C major 9. And then we go back to this chord. So this is almost like the G major 7, but played here on the 8th fret. All right. So the song starts off with a bass note playing a D on the 4th beat of a measure, and then we come in on the downbeat. So it's, now we play this version of the G major 7, alternating with the C. And now we get into the verse. Places I know, places I go, make me feel tongue-tied. And I can see how people look down there on the inside. Now this part is the only part where we're going to maintain these chords for this section. And we play, here's where the story ends. And again, verse 2. People I see, weary of me, showing my good side. And I can see how people look down. I'm on the outside. Now for this part where here's where the story ends, and what it's going to do is it plays this version without the 3. And it goes, here's where the story ends. Oh, here where the story ends. Now we get to the B section of the song. And I'm going to try to play it slow so you can see what I'm doing. 1, 2. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year, which makes my eyes feel sore. Oh, I never should have said the books that you read were all I loved you for. As you can see, I'm pumping this F sharp to an E because that's what's going on in the record. And then again, it's the little souvenir. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Now it's going to play the motif from the G to the C again, except there's going to be a G6 here, which is verse 3. Crazy, I know, places I go make me feel tired, and I can see how people look down. I'm on the outside. Here's where the story ends. Oh, here where the story ends. And again, it's the basically that does that to all the way to the end, and then at the very end, it's just gonna go, here's where the story ends, and it just keeps playing that and ends on a G. But the thing I want to say about the very end is the bass is going to be changing, because the bass, instead of playing G to C, G to C, the bass is actually playing D to C, D to E. And it does that again. I believe it does it 3 times and then ends on the G for the full G chord, and that's how the song ends. One of my favorite songs. I absolutely love this band. I love the song Summertime, and I do love their version of Wild Horses by the Stones. I hope everybody has an awesome year coming up, to everyone's health and to their wealth and to their well-being. And I dig it. You dig it. We all dig it. Very good.